in video again. All right, we changed vantage points. There's multiple fires here.
It's got to be arson. That far apart, something's up.
Okay, here's a school.
Can we find an intersecting road down here? Yes, it goes to the left, looks like.
Right here. Dave, right here.
You sure? That's not the road.
Well, they got a hose line going across the road.
Yeah, that's real cute. What's with these houses in the back? Holy crap.
Yeah, there's multiple bins going up right behind these houses down here.
Fire, man. Da-da. What's with the porta trappers?
I don't know.
It's all over Facebook, man.
Oh, okay.
That's how weird.
Dave, go this way. We're detouring around the hose lines. I see what we're doing.
Ah, okay.
Oh man, got a good view here.
Kinda. Try to slow you down a little bit. That's where the first two went.
Whoa. You can see how close it is to these houses.
Just down across the canyon.
Like right across the alley, dude.
Okay, that's what they're doing. They're running it. Yeah, looks like a Vista or whatever power company they got up here, Clearwater, is on scene. You want to pull up over here?
There's a church. Yeah, pull in the church parking lot.
Okay, we'll pull up over here.
Oh yeah, perfect. Right down here, right down here. Good. Got it.
Okay.
This is as close as we're getting.
Let's kill the light bar.
We can probably
this guy behind me.
feel the heat from this thing.
Where's my switch? Sorry, people. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna kill the engine. Get this brake on.
Sorry about the bounciness. I'm getting out of the vehicle.
You can kind of walk down. Don't get too close.
Oh, I got this darn truck.
That's three of them right there, I think.
Yeah, Vista's already got the power out, or Clearwater County. They got the electrical out. Right here.
Nope, straight too far from the roof.
So this part's already burned down, bro. The main part of the fire is right over there on the other side.
I'm seeing lightning every so often off of the distance now.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, there's one further down though that was burning, so I'm like, what are we, okay, it's making sense now. That's the one against the warehouse that we couldn't see from the other side, and then the other one's on the other side. So that's four of them in a row that's burned up. It traveled down the belt, but makes you wonder, was it just spontaneous combustion from one to the next, or are we dealing with
If I remember right, these grain silos were pretty tall, and they had a belt between the two of them along the top.
That's the piles of grain inside that you see there that are mounded up that are burned. Stinks to high heaven.
Well, the smoke's floating away from us.
Look at all the emergency rigs going up the highway. They're going to the roof there. There's another street down here. Oh, they got a hose line right here.
Yeah, you can't go across it.
Watch your step, man. A little bit of a dip.
Dave, remember you can go south out of town to get back to the highway.
Oh yeah, sit on it close.
Past the new grain silos.
We wouldn't have been standing here a few hours ago, I'll tell you that.
No.
Way too hot for comfort.
I can actually feel a little bit of the heat from here.
I wonder if these guys were around in the 80s when that other one burned up. That was... They didn't have Facebook and the internet and all that back then. Yeah, they're trying to pull down that main warehouse is what they're trying to do. You can see some of the burning embers here on the ground. It's crazy, man. They've got some headlights on all night. I can almost feel the heat from here, even though the fire's falling away from it. Take your hand out, you can kind of feel it. The structures were probably 40, 50 feet tall. You know, now they're nothing. Amazing how hot that stuff was. And then even after the wood is done burning, that grain will burn because it goes to the core of the pile. It's like, you know, just...
Oh, this stuff will burn for days.
It'll contain a ton of heat. Spraying water on it doesn't do you any good. It's just like fighting a hay fire. Kind of got emergency vehicles back in here coming down. Hey, there's a moon. We're looking, I'm assuming, kind of, well, this town sits at an angle, so that's actually kind of
southwest,
west by northwest, actually. And then that's southwest over here. Keep seeing lightning off in the south here to my left. So that's kind of west by, it's weird, this town sits at an angle, so technically the direction we're thinking is west. It's probably more like a southwesterly direction, or more of a, I have to get my compass out. Where's the zoom on this thing?
At the top.
The big fat round button?
Yeah.
Whoa, that is intense down in there. Kinda, sorta. See the guys working on the power lines. Sorry if it's blurry. It looks like crap on the camera, but it's probably going to look a little bit better online.
On YouTube, because YouTube will put it
I think this thing does 1080, maybe.
720.
720, somewhere in there. Sorry for your buffer rates. Yo, Cable 1, side note, get with the program, guys. Good grief. Some of those videos on YouTube take forever to buffer, and I've got them down to the 240 rate, and it's still like, come on. What am I paying you guys for here? That's got to be a Vista or Clearwater, one of the two. And that other fire that you saw that we were looking at was one of the other buildings on the other side. Now, we've driven around town to the other side. You remember what we showed on the left-hand side there that we're cooling down the warehouse-looking sucker? Basically, we've just driven around. Technically, there were 4 of these suckers that went up. Anyways, I'm going to hand it back to CT Master. I wonder what church that is.
Yeah.
Is that the one that Kingsley runs?
Might be.
Or was it that other one that we were by over on that other street? Plus, did you notice he's also co-pastoring, or he's filling in right now until they can find one for that church out in Stoughton? That's what the paper said when they had him in there in their Sunday religion section. I didn't really get a chance to read what he wrote. Look at that kind of bluish whitish flame. That is really, there's a lot of heat down there. The yellow orange, not so much, but the bluish colored ones, dang. What I'm betting that is, and I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, or we'll have to research it, is that the grain kernels, because they haven't been processed yet, you know, keep in mind they still have the husk and all that, minus whatever came out the combine. But I'm assuming that grain...
You want to see if we can get another vantage point?
Kernels. We can see if we can get around to that cop car down there. Maybe see the street light. Maybe shoot back this way. Grain kernels, I'm assuming...